And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go now? Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here comes Christian Yelich. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And Yelly leaves the yard, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Base is empty, one away. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back in the Bronx and towing the slab in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball.
Bellinger's a
One
brilliant
strike.
defender, whether in the outfield where he won a gold glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball.
offering upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the right field.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Judge.
And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Max Fried will go to work. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And it's strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger in a full sprint. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And now it's going to be Vinny Capra. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Mitchell takes his lead at third with one away. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. This is Bryce Terang. Popped up. Bellinger. Long run on his horse. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Chourio, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Line to left, and it stays fair. The run scores from third, and they lead by 3.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. No throw.
No
Safe
ball.
at third.
Two
It's a
strikes.
stolen base.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher. And saved.
He's good.
A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Runner on the go. Ball misses.
High leg kick.
1-1.
No throw, safe at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back in New York, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Cortez back to work. Chisholm in his 5th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Bahamas. Sliced hard but foul down the left side. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Austin Wells now at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike
No
one.
balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Pickoff throw. Volpe back on a dive. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
batting 7,
Pablo Reyes stands in. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. And we're back. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Rhys Hoskins.
Foul ball there.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offering misses down and away.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Sal Frelick. Fly to center his first time. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Joseph Ortiz will hit next. Freed, keeping him close. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
No, that's a ball. Nope,
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering way upstairs. Man at second. Got him swinging. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Garrett Mitchell.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. That one fouled off. Frelick at second with 2 down. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And that's disengagement number 2. Pickoff move to second. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Pablo Reyes. Popped up. Terang. And there's one away. And now Jason Dominguez. Ball one, no strikes. Foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Trent Grisham. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
One strike.
Right through there for a strike. Cortez checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Only one more disengagement left after that move. And that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Headed towards the corner. Bellinger on the move. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. So digging in, Vinny Capra.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one is inside. One out, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wells collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that is the inning. Bottom 4, here comes Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody. Bellinger.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
One down, base is empty.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. Up and in. And a full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Misses the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Volpe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Chisholm, the runner at first with 2 gone. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Fried back to work. In the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Yelich in his 12th season, 33 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. And foul ball. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to Goldie. And that is that. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And the batter now, Pablo Reyes. Flied out his first time. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that is out of play. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Chourio makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now the DH, Jason Dominguez.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 57, Connor Thomas.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out looking. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a foul straight back. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Runner takes off for third, bunts it in the air. Barehand scoop. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. Joseph Ortiz.
Now pitching for the
Yoendris Gomez taking over on the mound.
Yoendris.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Puts a bunt down. Chisholm to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Vinny Capra. Fought off foul. That to right. Judge has it sized up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They limit the damage here. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's foul.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 2 in this one. That's inside.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. And a first pitch fastball. Is in for a strike. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Check on the runner. Bellinger dives back.
Hey.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ortiz makes the play, and that is that. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Bryce Terang. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Waste no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with every.
Brent Hedrick gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. And the 0-2.
1-2.
And they'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. 1 for 3. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. That one fouled off. And now 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground to the left. Lays the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
And the batter now, Rhys Hoskins. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 8-0. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 15, Oliver.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, you've tightened up the hairdo. But back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
That one almost got him.
Ball inside.
On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Bowers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. J.C. Esquera looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Late swing, foul to the left.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, dude. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a...
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back in the Bronx, we're at the top of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Hedrick, a tall lefty, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls. 1 strike.
And now he steps off the rubber. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now back the shortstop,
Vinny Capra, the next to hit. 0 for 3. So they bring on the veteran, Carlos Carrasco.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And the runner holds. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side. Volpe at second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch. Pitched the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Eric Haas. Now fly ball to right center. And that is that. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, Pablo Reyes. Pinch hitter coming on, Oswald Peraza.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 39, Chad Patrick.
Ah, that hit him.
Ball, that got it.
And the
Hit
leadoff
first.
man is aboard to start the inning. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Inside, just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Collins. And there's one down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Move to first. Peraza dives back in safely. And it's fouled away.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner on the move.
0-2.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Brug, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball.
Two
One
outs
strike.
and one in scoring position. Swings through that one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back in New York. And now William Contreras. Carrasco back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground to third. Peraza fires over to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Now here's Jake Bauers. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ball one, no strikes. There's the swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 strike.
Nice grab. Sal Freeland will hit next. And that's outside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Oliver Dunn. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Freeland off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he's out on the tag. And that's the third out. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Cody. Bellinger.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. On the outside corner, got him looking. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Oswaldo Cabrera looking to start something with one gone. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Set down on strikes, and they're down to their last out.
The batter, number 13.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one almost hit him.
1 ball, no strikes. Yeah.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Yanks down to their final strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fights it off, he'll see another. 1-2 now. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it remains 2-2. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.